This lesson from Common Sense Education is called Oops, I Broadcast It on the Internet. The essential question that this lesson is hoping to reveal for students is what are the consequences of oversharing online? The element of the digital citizenship model that this lesson focuses on is digital communication and how it affects people's online footprints. The learning objectives state that students will be able to identify some of the benefits of sharing information online. For example, being able to communicate with people who live far away, such as grandparents. To reflect on the risks of sharing inappropriate information, aka oversharing online, and to think critically about what they choose to post and share about themselves online and how it might affect them in the future. These are all critical areas that teachers should cover because students need to understand that everything they post or say online will be able to be accessed in the future. The repercussions of these actions must be addressed as a preventative measure so students don't potentially post something that they will regret later in time. During this lesson, the teacher will choose one of two storylines to follow that are in the form of video vignettes. Here you can see Brittany's story about posting something you regret, or they can choose Ava's story when messages spread. Both videos highlight two different young girls and their negative experiences with oversharing. The videos also cover how some of their conversations and the material they posted online got into the wrong hands. The warm-up of the lesson is the hook. During the warm-up, the teacher poses an explanation about some of the very real implications of posting things online, something that every student has done at one time or another. They will explain what most of the students may already know but have never thought about in the context of their own futures. To drive the lesson into a more positive direction next, the first activity after the warm-up entails the students discussing some of the benefits of being able to share things online. The next and the main part of the lesson begins with showing one of the vignette videos to the students. The students will then be broken into groups of 5 and given discussion questions to explore about the implications of the actions of the girls in the videos. Here is an example of the discussion worksheet that will be provided for the video about Brittany's story of posting something you regret. So the students will have 4 discussion questions about the video, and then after, there are 2 case studies provided. One is revealing a case of something going viral, and the other is how someone's private blog ended up not being so private. There are also 4 discussion questions following each of these case studies to further the students' understanding of the implications of posting just anything online. Once the students have discussed all 3 sets of discussion questions within their group, the teacher brings the class back together and guides a further discussion about the benefits and risks of sharing. The wrap-up of the lesson entails the students being asked 3 short reflective questions that they can reflect on in writing in a journal or an online blog. There is also a short multiple choice assessment to ensure the students have an understanding of the implications of online sharing and communication. It's just 3 questions long and has multiple choice and true-false answers.